Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, August the 31st, 2023. Now, I was supposed to do this prior to yesterday. Yesterday was the absolute full moon. I believe in some areas of the world it's today. So if you're watching from somewhere other than Canada or North America, you might be experiencing this full moon today on the 31st. But that being said, this is a very special full moon. This is a full moon that is a blue moon. So a blue moon means that there's two full moons in 1 month. So we had a full moon on at the beginning of the month, on the 1st, I believe, of August. And now on the 30th or 31st of the month, we have a blue moon. And this full moon is in Pisces. Now, Pisces is a very emotional sign. And it is a sign that is very associated with psychic abilities, intuition, dreams, fantasies, stuff like that. So this is a very powerful time for manifestation as well. It is a super moon as well. So that means that the moon is appearing closer to the earth. So it looks larger and it's super bright. And it is very special because this is the second full moon in 1 month. So that's why it's called a blue moon. You might have realized that there's a saying that indicates that, once in a blue moon. So, these things don't happen that often. And I believe the next one is going to be in 2036. So that being said, let's take advantage of this full moon and go deep inside. I just did a rune reading that I shared on Twitter, a rune casting, and it's amplifying this message of going within. I have been pushed to disconnect from the internet. I'm being pushed to go within. I'm going through this whole year and this summer has been quite transformational for me. I'm going through another transformational period right now. My personal tarot readings are indicating the same thing, that I need to go within. I need to disconnect, and to prepare myself for what's coming up next. So it's quite profound. So that being said, I believe this is also the themes for everybody. There are some big changes coming up in September and October, geopolitically and financially wise. A lot of talk about cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, especially in the astrology. So October, with the two eclipses that we're going to be having, is going to be quite turbulent from what I've heard and from what I've read and for what I am intuitively receiving. So we need to prepare ourselves mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychically for this time. What no longer is serving you is weighing you down and inhibiting you the ability to become lighter, to become who you're meant to be, and to step into the new energy that's coming in. Okie dokie. So let me I'm drinking some mugwort tea. So it's extremely bitter and does not taste good. So bear with me. All right. So you know what? During the last I think it was the new moon in Leo, I did do a reading. I wasn't able to share it. I did a full reading with a new spread, and I thought I recorded it, but it didn't record. So it was like about a 45-minute long video, and I thought that perhaps I wasn't meant to share it, and I didn't make another video. And then I realized it was a message for me personally. So that being said, I apologize for not providing you with one. The universe was giving me a message to leave it. Okay, so I'm going to crown 4 different columns. And with this beautiful deck, what's it called? It's called the Oracle of Mystical Moments. It it took me, I haven't really liked using this deck at all. I haven't connected to it in a long time. I don't like the way that the book describes the pictures. They're really beautiful pictures, which what drew me to the deck to begin with. Um, Let me just show you the box 1 second. There's really beautiful illustrations here. So that is what it looks like there. Okay, but the descriptions of the pictures did not resonate with me. I mean, the description of the picture did not resonate with me, and I just wasn't connecting to it at all. And then I did my last reading that didn't record, and I was just going to use my intuition to see what the pictures told me. So I'm going to crown each of the columns with this. And then instead of, I usually will shuffle based on the card of the number of the card prior to the next card. So what I'm going to do is just each of these have a number. Look how beautiful that is. So each of these cards have a number. I'm going to crown each of the columns, and then I'm going to draw 3 cards in a row. So I'm not going to shuffle in between. Okay, just so for time wise as well. But I've already told the universe I'm going to do that. So that's funny. Okay. All right. So we're going to do, let's see, things that are passing, current themes that might be dealing with right now. And then we are going to do upcoming energies that are coming in, and then extra anything else the universe wants to share with us. Okay, some things to keep in mind as well. On the 3rd, we have Venus going direct. I have been really feeling all of these retrogrades like supremely. And I think that is another reason why I am being pushed to go within and to isolate myself. I'm kind of going into hermit mode. And that is what, like, usually when planets go into retrograde, we are being called to go over the archetypes of what that planet encompasses. And we have 6 or 7, like I think Jupiter's going retrograde next week. I think that'll like give us, there's like 7 planets and planetary bodies going retrograde right now. So that's really significant energies that are pushing us to go within. So Venus is going direct on the 3rd, which is on Sunday. And so I have been feeling Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. But Venus is, she encompasses beauty, she encompasses wealth, money, and relationships and love. So anything that has gone kind of astray or kind of miscommunications with regards to that, anything that's been stagnant, or you have been going over and analyzing things with regards to those themes, or some things were kind of bumpy and haven't been working out, things will start to ease off and go a little bit more consistent and back on track with regards to that. I'm not quite sure off the top of my head when Mercury goes direct, but I have been definitely feeling that too. I'm definitely feeling all of it. So that being said, let's start the reading. Okay, let's do this. So yesterday so it was August the 30th, so I will shuffle 3 times. So let's just do this. Transformation. All right. Can't make this stuff up, me. Okay, so we're going to crown that over here. All right, 26. You know what? Let's get all the crown these first. So I will do 8. 2 plus 6 is 8. Treasured memories. Kind of like Six of Cups vibes. Okay. Okay. What number is that? 18, so 9. Waving flowers. Okay. And last but not least, so 3 plus 3 is, excuse me, 6. Art of seduction. Interesting. All right. Let's see this. So, I'm going to use the Game of Thrones deck to get some cards. So 26 is 8. So this is our passing energies, and this is under the transformation card. Sorry, I can't talk and count at the same time, so I'm apologize. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's see. We got the Hermit. Oh, wow, this is crazy. We have the Hermit, right? Brand. We have the Hanged Man. This is upside down. I don't really take upside down, but you know what? I'm going to this time. The Hanged Man upside down. Okay, he's being flayed there on the table. And we have the Two of Spears. Okay, there's Daenerys on her patio, wondering what is next. Oh, a cat whisker. How lucky. That right there. All right, let's see. So with regards, so that was in the passing energies, things that are passing right now. What kind of gods, goddesses, archetypes, different forms of consciousness and energies will be surrounding the collective, and what energies are we currently dealing with at the moment? But what energies are around us at the present? We have treasured memories, so 9. We have 10 of Cups. Fortune after difficulty, abundance, love, joy, spiritual happiness. We have the 6 of Cups. Wow. So 6 of Cups is what I said that treasured memories card reminded me of. It's about soulmates. It's about soul tribes. It's about gifts from the universe. Perhaps someone coming from the past. No, I'm not shuffling. And the King of Swords. Seeing clearly, being logical. We are into Virgo season now. That makes sense. Well, Virgo's an earth sign, but for some reason, she's very she analyzes things, Virgo. She's very organized, very practical, very logical. So that gave me Virgo vibes intuitively. So interesting. Swords are air, so there is earth. Leaving flowers, so energies that are coming in, themes that are coming in. Let's work with the energy, right? 6. Lots of intensity right now. Scared. All right. Upcoming energies. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay. This could be passion, could be anything of this is collective. So there could be some hardships coming in, some stress coming in. Okay, some anxieties. Okay, we'll see more what that's about. The Star. Aquarius. This card signifies hope. So anxieties, yes, but there's hope. It's about the people. We are moving into the age of Aquarius as well. More about community-oriented, less top-down structure. So Pluto right now is oscillating between, so it's been in Capricorn, which is the devil card. It's been in Capricorn for quite some time. The orbit is quite significantly long, Pluto. And so we are on the cusp of it moving into Aquarius, which is, so Capricorn is an archetype that encompasses top-down structures, power, control, authoritarianism. Okay. And let me just put this down. And Aquarius is about people, community, grassroots. And so that Pluto has been going retrograde, like isolating back and forth, kind of on the cusp between Capricorn and Aquarius. I believe it's in Capricorn right now. That's why we're feeling a lot of the now, a lot of talk of lockdowns coming back. They're talking about the injection again this fall. Like Biden's already talking about it. His press secretary is talking about it. And Canada's talking about a resurgence of a new variant. And it's weird. It's called Eris, which is the goddess of strife and discord. So, but anyways, so this is them, like they know things are collapsing. They're going to be doubling down now. We're moving to a new era. And soon, once Pluto goes to, so it'll go into Aquarius, I believe, in the beginning of the year, and then go back into Pluto, and go back into Capricorn. And then, so we're going to have this back and forth thing, and things are going to get really intense. And then Pluto goes into Aquarius in November of next year. So that's when it's not going to happen all overnight, but there's this transformation coming along. There is a transformation coming along, and it is supposed to all end in the people's favor. Okay, let's get the last one. 2 of Cups. Yes, partnerships, marriage, like partner, like good part. So this is not an individual reading. This is not for each sign. This is for the global collective. So partnerships with communities. Okay, if I need to we're aligning with our higher selves. We're stepping into a new consciousness. Okay, and what's this here? This is where my new card. Okay, so I will have, if I need to clarify anything with other cards, I will. I don't think I have to do it really for any of them. Maybe what's this? Let me do that again. I think everything's pretty straightforward here. Five, the art of seduction. Ace of coins. I'm getting this a lot this week myself. Ace of coins. Okay. New beginnings in finances, new passions for ideas to move forward. new finances, new financial systems, maybe. Oh, shit. Sorry. I was not supposed to do that. Okay, let's just get the one on the top. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay, things are going to come in quick. And the King of Coins. So this king is a king that is set in his ways. He likes to do things the way that always been done. He's very conventional, and he's very good with his money. It's going to be banking, bankers. Okay. So let's see what's going to happen here. All right. Let's start with the transformation card here. All right. So we have this lady here in the transformation card, very, very beautiful card. And usually in the tarot, polka dots mean needing to have more fun. So, perhaps we are still needing to have more fun in life. We need to be focusing on things that bring us joy and cutting things out that do not bring us joy. This is a major theme that's going on right now. What pulls you down? What weighs you down? What makes you happy? What brings you joy and what makes you laugh? What makes you vibrate at a higher frequency? What makes you vibrate at a lower frequency? What makes you depressed? I just did a video about Brick Summit and that started giving me really, I wasn't anxious. I was getting pissed off and depressed and angry. And then, but I have been feeling a lot of the energies for quite some time. I know what's coming up and I know, and it's just, sometimes you need to disconnect. So when let's analyze what is causing us distress and cut those out. It doesn't have to be forever, but until you are in a better state of mind, you got to work through it. Do not blind or deal with situations that cause you distress with alcohol or superficial things like sex that make you feel good or like to like help you with your issues. Okay. I mean, or drugs or buying things because the next day you're still going to have these problems. This is why I've made it's not even I wasn't even a conscious decision, but I have stopped drinking or, utilizing things like smoking weed or something when I'm upset because it doesn't help my situation. You need to sit with yourself and it can be uncomfortable, but you need to sit with yourself and sit with your emotions. Your emotions are trying to tell you something and it's trying to give you the answer as to what you're supposed to do, but you need to sit with it. You can't put a band-aid on it. It's not going to heal. So you need to sit with it. So analyze what's causing you problems, okay? And figure out how to get them out of your life. You don't have to do it forever. This is all situated. Things are patterns, things are cyclical. And as long you just come up with good coping strategies. So, I was getting a little bit depressed the other day and I slept till the afternoon. It was hard to get out of bed. And then my boyfriend was like, get out of the house, and then I didn't want to smoke weed. I didn't want to drink because that's what I don't do when I'm upset. But then I went to the gym and I transmuted. So do things that can transmute and transform your bad emotions. Like there are no bad emotions, they tell us things, but the emotions that you don't like feeling, They're try to transmute them and try to create something. Use it to motivate you to create, or try to translate it into some piece of artwork, some piece of music, or let it give you energy to work out. Run it out, go to the, like, lift some weights, go to yoga, sing, put music on, dance. Like, so transmute it into something positive. Okay, use it to your advantage. Now, sorry, I got in a little rant there. So this card also has a butterfly right here. And butterflies are they are metaphorically transformative, right? They go into they're going to their little cocoon, they go into a metamorphosis stage, right? They get into caterpillar soup, and then they transform into a butterfly. So, you know, we have the Hermit and we have the Hangman here too, in the same column. And then with the Two of Spears, I'm wondering what's next. So we have been in a time of reflection, of introspection, of being in the hermit mode, figuring out what we want in life. Does everything that you're doing align with your end goal? Does everything in your life align with who you stand as a person, who you are? If the answer is no, then you need to reevaluate what's going on in your life. This is in the passing column. So hopefully now, with some of the planets going back direct and not in retrograde, the summer has been perhaps a very transformative time. I've gone through various Phoenix stages of going through into the depths and coming out, and now I'm in another one too. So this is passing now. So we are emerging now. This full moon, this blue super full moon, is allowing us to emerge as the butterfly into this next part of life. All right, that was a long one. Okay. So yes, so we have the hermit mode now. We have the hermit. Okay. This is Virgo. This is the card of Virgo. So we are going inside, or we have been in our cave. We have been introspecting. We have been shining the star. We also have the star. So usually, does he have a lantern here? Yes. So the lantern here has the star in it. Okay. And that is what he's shining on. And he's developing his intuition. If you watch Game of Thrones, he is, what is he called? I forget what he's called, but he has psychic abilities and he has intuitive abilities. And this moon is in Pisces, and this is calling us to utilize our psychic abilities, our intuition, to develop them more, so that we can pay attention to the signs that the universe is giving us every freaking day, every minute, if we pay attention. Okay. Listen to your gut. If something doesn't feel right to you, don't act on it though right away. That's being impulsive and that's being reactive. We have been going within. Stew on it. Are you overreacting to things? Are you being rational? Are you being irrational? Take some time to simmer on things. Okay, but we have been simmering on things. Perhaps with Venus in retrograde and Mercury retrograde, we've been miscommunicating. We have been hearing things things have been miscommunicated. Okay, and I think we will be starting to get back on track coming up, but don't let your emotions dictate how you're going to react to things. Take some time, don't drink it away, sit and analyze. Okay, then we have the Hangman, upside down, reversed. So usually it would be like this. Okay, but I don't usually take reversals, but someone told me to. So this is telling me that our time of interest, so, when it's like this is Odin on the world tree Yggdrasil, hanging for knowledge of the universe. He hung himself for 9 days and 9 nights to acquire knowledge from the universe. Okay. And so he became enlightened. Now we're ready to move on. Okay. We are no longer needing to hang from the world tree. Our time hanging on Yggdrasil. We've gotten what we needed from the well of Mimir, and we are ready to move on. As you can see here, we are now ready. We are looking out into the world, wondering what is next after our state of introspection and hermit mode. Okay. This is about partnerships as well, business ventures. But we are ready for the next chapter. And I definitely feel that. All right. Next pile. Ugh. Gross. Blech. All right. Sorry. Mugwort is good for your psychic abilities and intuition. Lady Mugwort. Okay, so treasured memories. So this lady's sitting here in a field. She's also got some polka dot pants on. And her hair is quite big. She's thinking a lot. And she's got a lot of good memories, holding them up in a balloon. We're reminiscing about perhaps before our introspection time, before everything became muddled and questionable. We're overanalyzing things, perhaps too much in our head. But now we're ready to move on. What are we planning on? What do we want? What did you want to be when you were young? What were your dreams? We also have the Six of Cups here, right? So this is what I was comparing it to. The Six of Cups is also about past memories. And it is about soulmates. So this is our current situation. So maybe now we're ready to reignite and return to some of our soulmates or our soul tribes after our period of introspection. Okay. This is also can be about blessings from the universe coming in. The universe has seen what you have been working on, and Jupiter will be perhaps benefacting you. I don't see Jupiter anywhere here, but I just got that. So, and then the 10 of Cups is here. So happiness after difficulty. 10 of Cups is fulfillment. This is something that we are currently embracing right now. Fulfillment, happiness, family, community, having everything that you need, knowing that you have everything that you need, being grateful for it. In the normal Rider-Waite 10 of Cups, there's a family on their property and they have the 10 cups over them. Let me see if I can find it here. I want to show you. Show me the 10 of Cups, please. So this family live in reality, and reality might not be exactly what you want it to be right now, but they are choosing to be happy. Okay. They are choosing to enjoy each other's company. They are choosing to create a life that they want for themselves. Here it is. Okay. So you choose the reaction that you have, unless you're not able to regulate your emotions. Lots of children are like that. As we grow and mature, we should know how to handle and react to things. This is not being a victim. Things are going to be changing around the world. Lockdowns might be happening. Are you going to comply? Are you going to, are we going to be listening to these things? We can choose how we react. We can choose to make it us, a lot that when all the lockdowns happened before, a lot of people started drinking. A lot of people, they had to sit with themselves. They had to sit with their minds. A lot of people were alone. I was alone in my house. I wasn't with my boyfriend again for that time. And I had to sit with myself. A lot of people started drinking. People don't know how to sit with themselves. Everything's locked down. There's nothing else to do. You can choose to be happy. We're not, but we can also choose not to comply to that at this time, right? But that being said, reality is going on around them, but they choose to be happy. We can choose what state of mind, we can choose what vibrational state we're in, we can choose what frequency we're vibrating at, and we can enjoy our soul tribes. We can enjoy our soulmates, our soul tribes. Okay. So that is like that's the 10 of cups here. Okay. I just wanted to show you what it looks like really. So they're choosing to be happy. They're choosing to focus on things that make them happy. And maybe getting to your hobbies a little bit more. What makes you happy? Do things that are concrete and practice mindfulness. Be in the moment. Disconnect from the internet. Go do some gardening. Do some painting. Do some artwork. Do some music. I don't know. Go for a walk. Sit by a stream. Go and walk in the forest. Have a fire. Enjoy your life. Let's start enjoying life again. Okay, and then, yes, so we have the King of Swords here. King of Swords is usually quite cool. It's very logical, very rational. He can signify someone that if you need advice, you would go to. So someone that is an expert. Where have we heard that before? So maybe there are going to be some experts starting to say stuff around us too, but we need to choose how we react. Peacefully, obviously, right? And we can start being the King of Swords in our own lives, wondering what to cut out with our sword and what to enjoy and what to focus our attention on. Okay. You know what? I'm going to get a card for that, King of Swords. It's a weird shuffle. All right, so that's a 3 card for me. Being logical is going to not reacting with our emotions is going to lead us to be victorious. You can't win a battle being emotional. He just came for battle and now he's being celebrated. Okay. And as you see here, there's someone that's not really happy with him, like jealous or upset with his with what he's doing. Don't care about what other people think. You know what I mean by that. People want to bring you down into their level of fear. We are moving past that. We are vibrating higher, family. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius. Now you see, if I go to this diagonal up to here, we are being logical with regards to the news that's coming in. It's being victorious. People might not like that, but we are shining our inner light and we are shining our star. And we are focusing on our communities. We're not listening to the top down. We are focusing on our local levels. Okay. And this is going to be prosperous for us if we're making We are making connections from across the world. You know, the internet can bring people in a community that live all over the world. I'm part of a couple communities, and it's nice to connect to people of like mind. And it can make you feel like you belong to something, even if you feel isolated in your 3D world. Okay. So embrace it, but don't but know when to take a break, but also utilize it to your advantage. It's balance, right? So Two of Cups. We have Two of Cups here in the upcoming energy at the bottom. It kind of gives me the vibe of the Two of Pentacles too, but balancing. So it usually has the feminine and the masculine, one woman, one man, and they have the higher self angel, your higher self guiding your way. Here we go. So, this is the same card. We have two different people, two very different people. They're made to look very different. They come from different worlds. Okay. And this is the caduceus here. This is Mercury. Communication. So better communication is on its way in. And we're aligning ourselves with our phone call. I'm just going to decline that. We are aligning ourselves with our higher purpose. Our higher selves are guiding us. And I'm going to put this is the same card. So, and we are making connections. We are making, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like marriage, but we are making agreements and we are connecting. Look at their embrace. How beautiful that is. I don't know if you can see that because of the glare. That looks like it feels really nice. And so connecting with people in our community, the star, Aquarius, grassroots, people of like mind. Attention is coming in. Hope is on its way, and it lies with the people. Even though there might be some anxieties, things that are coming up, but you are in control of your emotions, and you are in control of your environment. Environment is usually the catalyst of our emotions. So change your environment. Turn off the TV, turn off the internet, go for a walk. If it's your family causing you distress, tune out, go within. That's the whole point, right? Listen to your emotions. They're telling you something. Your body's talking to you. Your higher self is talking to you. Our passion runs deep and burns with flames that are igniting us. Use that passion not for fear, but to create a world that is better. The Aquarius mentality is that we all work together to create the world that we want. It's community oriented. We are working together to create the world that we want. We're weaving, oh my stomach just fell really loud. I hope you didn't hear that. We are weaving the world that we want. It's like the rise of the Norns who weave the threads of destiny for every person. Okay. There are lots of potential destinies for us, potential timelines. Lots of timelines are diverting right now. People that we know, maybe in our family, might be on a different timeline in a different dimension. Dimensions are on top of each other. They're not different places. They're levels of consciousness. When you wake up, you are in a different dimension. You keep escalating and elevating. You move up to higher consciousness, higher levels of dimension. So don't be in a dimension of fear. We can choose what timeline we go in by our vibrations and how we react to the external environment and external occurrences that are happening around us. You can choose not to participate in a certain dimension, a certain timeline. Okay? We can co-create with the Norns. We can help weave our destiny and the destiny of humanity and this community as a whole. Okay, very powerful reading. Okay, now we have the art of seduction. I'm gonna read this as like a balance of your masculine and feminine energies. Every one of us, excuse me, I have a masculine energy as well, and I have feminine energy. We need to balance it. They're there for reasons. Men have feminine energy too. It's also about having a little bit more fun in life. What makes you have fun? Let's try to enjoy life a little bit more. Let's start being so serious. This could also be about your mentality towards life. Be in love with life again. Be in love with life again. Let the fire that burns in your heart burn for things you enjoy so that you may not be scared, that you may love life again. Enjoy beautiful things. Okay. We have two coin cards here. We have the Ace of Coins and we have the King of Coins. Things are going to be happening quickly, soon. Lots of changes in monetary policies around the world. The BRICS summit just happened. I'll put a link to my other YouTube page that I did a whole series on it. And my last video, it's a 4-part series, and I'm doing my last video. I had to take a break from it. 4-part series on the BRICS summit, and then the last video I'll be doing on the weekend, it will be about the new monetary system that's already planned and it's already happening. So that is already the BRICS countries are already putting into place. They already have it in place. So, okay. Start collecting gold, buy commodities, perhaps start preparing. I'm not trying to be doomsday or but maybe get some more food in your house. Considering you need to pay attention to everything, like the webs, right? The webs, start connecting everything. We have the BRICS stuff going on. We have talk about lockdowns again, new variants, new financial systems, cyber attacks. All we need is one thing for everything to change, one crisis, right? What would you do if all the banking, all the internet went down, banking went down? I'm not trying to scare anybody. These times are very transformative coming up. So maybe you should prepare a little bit. There's nothing wrong with having a little extra food around the house. Get some batteries, some flashlights, cash. Okay? Things are going to happen quickly. Knight of Swords. Rushing in, information rushing in, change rushing in, sudden changes. Okay? And this guy could be representing banking, but this is changes to conventional systems. Rapid changes of conventional systems. And you know what? I'm taking it at that level, the art of seduction. Be aware of propaganda. That is more like it. Be aware of propaganda. Be aware of them seducing you into something that sounds too good to be true. My second video in the BRICS summit illustrates what, everyone thought there was going to be hope. Everything's going to be egalitarian, equal, and they are pushing the development sustainable goals. So take everything with a grain of salt. If it's too good to be true, then it is, probably. So be aware of if you're being seduced by the media, Be aware if you're being seduced by the news, which is the media, by your politicians. We have elections coming up in the States, primaries coming up. And that's why a lot of people are saying they're going to be locking down for that. Okay, Trump's been arrested. And everything's not what it seems. So be aware of being seduced so that your mind is swayed in a certain direction. We have Neptune in Pisces right now, and that's all about illusions. There's a lot of illusions going on. So we need to stay logical, like the King of Swords. Be cold, be discerning. Okay, and that will lead us to be victorious. Okay, that was very powerful, and I really hope it saved this time. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm, and if you want to give a comment, just let me know if there's anything else that you'd like to learn about, know about, or to see me do. That'd be great. Okay, I love feedback. So have a wonderful couple weeks. I'll be actually today I'll be doing my air and earth signs for the month of September as well. So check out your moon, sun, rising, and Venus. I believe fire and water are already up on my site. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.